Hey, what's good YouTube? Yu-Gi-Oh! Kid J606 here, coming at you today with a deck profile of gadgets. I know I just uploaded a, sorry about that, I know I just uploaded a video of the deck, but Number Hunter's changed it a lot, and my main side and extra has also changed a lot since Nationals. I didn't go, but um, I've been playing in a couple locals, I think 3 or 4 with this deck, and I've only lost 1 match with it. 2 E-Dragons, the guy just opened up really good. Um, so yeah, this variant, I've obviously lost a lot with gadgets over the years, but with this exact variant, a couple cards difference, obviously through a couple locals, but yeah, I'm really confident with this variant. I actually, one of the reasons I hadn't been showing it earlier is because I was proxying and borrowing Drago Stack, but I just pulled one at locals last night. I got some prize packs for getting first and pulled a Drago Stack, so that was really awesome. So yeah, I don't really like uploading videos with proxies in them, just because it's kind of not something I just like to do, you know. But yeah, this will be a more in-depth profile. I guess I'll just go over the list first and then kind of explain everything, just in case people just want the list, because I know some people just come to my videos for that. So you play non-gadgets, 3 tin goldfish, and 3 kage to kage. 1 gear frame, double fortress, 1 cannon. I'm going to explain this really quick. This engine is extremely versatile in the fact that it's very small. However, this gets searched out incredibly easy, incredibly fast, and these get searched out from him. So it allows you to play a small engine, but it can also act as your secondary, like OTK rank 7 engine, which is what I really like about this number of machinas. You don't have to run multiple gear frames, you don't have to run more than 2 fortress, you don't have to run more than 2 cannon, or more than 1 cannon. So I do really like this engine, and I think it's the most versatile number in 9 gadget builds. Double red ox, I open up with doubles all the time, and triple maxi, just because of how the format is. You don't want to see these versus spellbooks, but like honestly, spellbooks aren't too much of a threat this format anymore. Now with everyone knowing about Horus and Eradicator being such a a problem card versus most decks, I think it's just the format is mostly just going to be Dragon Ruler from this point until that Blue Eyes starter deck comes out. I don't even know if that comes out before the format ends, but whatever. Then we got 2 MST. These can be Eradicator, but honestly, I think MST is a little more versatile because Eradicator is only good versus a couple decks, whereas MST is good versus every single rogue deck. It's good versus Dragon Ruler sometimes when they play Breakthrough Skill. I know a couple of decks still play that, so it's just a solid card. Book of Moon, um, it's just a solid card overall. And the Trinity. Those are my traps. 3 Iron Wall. Like I said, I think most of the format's going to be Dragon Ruler, so I definitely recommend 3 Iron Wall. Offering, obvious. Solemns, Fiendish Chain, Bottomless, Compulse, and 2 Torrential Tribute. As for the main, I'll explain that in a minute, after I just go over everything. 2 Gigant for the extra, 1 King of Fairland, 1 Shockmaster, 1 Ouroboros. This card's amazing. It was in and out until Crazy Box came out, and Eradicator became like a staple in gadgets. This is an Eradicator target, so it's just a solid card. 1 Maestroke, 1 Abyss Dweller, 1 Crazy Box. You only need 1. After you resolve 1 Eradicator, you should win, unless they have Spellbook Magician and Spellbook of Judgment. Sorry, I don't know why I just blanked out there. 1 Cowboy, 1 Gem Knight Pearl, 1 Lavalval Chain. You can up this to 2. I think I'm definitely debating upping it to 2. It's been needed a lot, and like I just can't. I can't really drop anything. Like, there's so many like really good cards in this deck, like in the extra deck, that are like they're situationally good, but like they win you the game. Like Abyss Dweller wins you against Mermails. You know, Crazy Box is against Prophecy. There's so many just like situational cards, but they're so good. So I don't know. I'll have to find some room for the Bubble Chain. And for my rank 7s, I play one Master of Blades. This card's busted. One Big Eye, and one Draco Sack. So, shot that. And as my side deck, I play 3 Drone Lockbird. This card's really just amazing. um, don't listen to what everyone's saying about this card, how it's bad. It's good if you draw first turn or second turn, so where you can stop their play, freeze it up a little bit until you can get to your Eradicator. Obviously, if you can get to your Eradicator's first turn or second turn, you're going to win, but this is just to kind of like freeze up the game state. It acts as like a threatening roar. That's what I am reminded most of the card. 2 Thunder King Ryo, and I'll put these together, 2 Kako. This deck's a simplification deck at heart. It doesn't really play like that anymore, but like you can side into more of a stun variant of the deck, which you'll see a little later. In the side deck, so playing cards like Thunder King and Kaiko, they really help slow down the game state to a pace that you can actually play without, you know, using your Kages and your Tin Goldfish and your Redox. You can just, you know, play gadgets, keep all those really broken resources in your hand, and then stall out with like Kaikos and Thunder Kings. So I think that they're just really good. Third MST, it's just a solid card. Double Vanity's Emptiness. This card's busted. I was versing Mermails last night, and it just absolutely won me the match. It was so good. You can keep it on the field so easily too. It's a solid card. Double Prideful Roar. A lot of people don't know what this does, but that's why it's good. It's one of those unknown cards. It's really, really good in my opinion. And finally, you have your triple Eradicator. So that is the deck list. I'll give some more explanations now. So if all you wanted was the deck list, X out of the video, I guess. As for some explanations, I'll start out with the side because it's the easiest. This is what I usually side deck against Prophecy. If they play Priestess, I play Kaiko. That's just one of my things. That's mainly what I side deck against Prophecy. You know, the Thunder Kings, the Drolux, the Eradicators is just really important. And then obviously versus Dragons, you just side in the Kaikos, the Vanity. Sometimes I side in the third space. And so it's like your main deck is your side deck, considering you main deck Iron Wall and Max C. You don't have to do anything else. That's just some explanations of the side. Yeah, that was pretty much it. Prideful Roars versus like those rogue decks, those Evil Swarm, you know, anything really. The extra deck doesn't really need explaining, I guess. As for the traps in the main deck, I thought long and hard. I've played everything from Mirror Force to I don't know. There's just a lot of cards, like a lot of trap cards that you can potentially play. I just want to get everything. I'll just put it down here. That's probably a better idea. As for my trap lineup, it's large. However, you only play a few defensive traps, really. You play a lot of negation traps and the Judgment Warning, the Phoenix Chains. You have no real attack stopper, though, which is one thing that I want to fit in here, but this main deck is so compact. It's like 44 cards. So, yeah, that's unfortunate. Just little explanations on the traps. Iron Wall you'd think would contradict. You have 4 cards to contradict with it, but it's the same thing with main decking Thunder King, or side decking Thunder King Gadgets. It hurts your main engine, but you're obviously not going to be pushing when you have a card like Iron Wall in the field. You can just make small plays with Iron Wall, just like you can with Thunder King. Thunder King a little less, because all of your plays kind of went around Gadgets at that point. But, you know, you're not going to be making OTK pushes when you have Iron Wall in the field. That's what I'm kind of try to get through, guys. As for the spell lineup, there's not much to explain. I mean, it's just standard. It's staples. MST, just because I couldn't fit him in the side, really. I would just be maining one, but I can't find the room in the side for the MSTs, so... yeah. Book 'em busted, and pretty much everything standard. Uh, as for my main, Triple Max C helps you draw into your gadgets. Sometimes you can't draw them even though you play 9, as sad as that sounds. It also tells Dragon players to slow down. Another one of those like threatening roar cards, in my opinion. They can choose to push through it, and if they do, you win, because this deck plays like that. Double Redox for its Monster Reborn effect and its ability to go into rank 7s. The machine engine, I kind of explained that in the video. I just wanted to get that out as soon as I could because the machine engines are so versatile. And as for what I call the Gadget engine, your Kages, your Tinglefish, to help you go into your rank 4s to search their respective type. And then your 9 gadgets, this is really the engine that the deck runs off of. It turbos out your rank 4s, your Level Chain, which tutors your Redox and your Fortress. Oh, I should probably get that in the frame. And then you have all your situational cards, your Black Triple your Crazy Box, your Abyss Dweller. Maestroke's busted. I might even play a second. It helps you get into Shock Mastery if you draw a Kage, Tinglefish gadget. And then it helps to get into their respective exceeds. And then just replenish and have a play for next turn. So this is one of those decks that just is always guaranteed to have a play for the next turn, and that's why I really like it. It helps maintain field advantage and hand advantage at the same time. And yeah, so I felt like I did enough explaining there. Here are my Dragosack tokens. Got some tokens dangling inside my Karibo, so that's pretty cool. And I'll see you guys later.